think I'm muted. Give me a second. Okay, hopefully that unmuted me. Okay, guys. Hey, I wanted to come on here because I wanted to try to be more efficient with making sure you guys get the training that you deserve, and I don't want to miss anything because I want you guys to be successful. So I'm going to share my screen real quick. And so all of you have received what's called the new Consultant Quick Start Doc, and it is a Google Doc, and you guys will find throughout the training that we use Google Docs for everything. And we didn't always have them. We started putting these systems in place, I would say, within the last year and a half. And I've been doing this for 2.5 years. So when I first started, I had to navigate through Consultants Corner, trying to figure out what to do. I mean, of course, I had Claudia's help, don't get me wrong. But we didn't have these types of systems in place where you can literally, search, if you're wanting to do dash, you can do Control F and type in the word dash, in the search bar, things like that. So I wanted to kind of go over this with you guys. And so if you would pull up the document that I've given you so you can kind of follow through with that. And I want to make sure too that you guys know about all of the rewards you're going to get. Your first 30, 60, 90, 120 days, those are the most important days for you guys, and you will see all of that in your account. So, of course, you wanted to make sure you watch this video. You're going to want to bookmark the National Doc link because the National document has all of the information in there. Now, we have a separate VP business system that has all of our host coaching in it. And if I haven't sent that to you guys, it is included in this document. It's also in our team page in the announcements. All of these Google Docs are going to be in the announcements section of the team pages. If you haven't already, you're going to want to start your training on Dash. Dash is brand new. It just launched August 1st. And they actually at home office, Claudia and a bunch of other executives went to home office and offered them information to help train new consultants. And they have taken that and added it to this brand new system. So a lot of this is stuff that we all use and we've given to home office to use for everybody else. So you want to finish at least the first 10 tasks, and it should only take you guys about 15 minutes. So just make sure you do that, and here's the link, okay? And then here's an image of what it looks like. Now you're going to have rewards and opportunities with sales, with promoting to a director, things like that. So during your first 90 days, you can earn these Pampered Chef products. And when you're in Consultants Corner, just going to switch my screen over. If you type in the word new consultant up here in the search bar, you're going to find, well, let me just do it from scratch. Type in new consultant, and you're going to get this page. So you can click on new consultant rewards. So that search feature is great, you guys. Okay. Then it's going to show you if you started on or after July 29th, which all of you have. When you submit $500 in sales, you're going to get the ceramic egg cooker for free and the mini skinny scraper. Oh, I'm sorry, my bad. Okay. In your first 30 days is what you're going to get with the ceramic egg cooker when you're $500 in your first 30 days. During your first 90 days, you're going to get to earn the next 3 products. So when you submit $1,250 in sales in the first 90 days, you're going to get the 8-inch non-stick fry pan. When you submit $2,500 in your first 90 days, you're going to get the 10-inch stainless steel non-stick skillet. And when you submit $5,000 in your first 90 days, you're going to get the whole knife block set, which is a $369 value. Okay, so we also want to reward you guys for promoting to director. So in your first 90 days, we consider that fast tracking. Let me go back here so you can kind of look through this. When you promote to a director in your first 90 days, you're going to get a $500 bonus. Now, promoting to a director means that you bring on team members, which I will help you train at least your very first one. Sometimes I'll help you train your second if you don't feel very comfortable. But again, we have a Google Doc that you follow step by step. It has copy and paste words to use to get them started. It also has a link where you can, it has the verbiage for like phone calls. It's basically scripted out for you, so you don't have to worry about forgetting to say something. So you'll get the $500 bonus. When you maintain that director status for 3 months following your promotion, you'll get another $500. So that's $1,000 right out the gate on top of your commission, you guys. Then if you can still collect $100 for each recruit you brought to your team in the first 90 days when they submit their first $1,250 in sales. So there's lots of money on the table. Then when you promote to advanced director, and what that means is that one of your 5 people that you've recruited has also promoted to director. So you've got that promotes you to advanced director. When you do that in your first 6 months, you're going to get a $1,000 bonus. When you maintain that advanced director status for the 3 months following your promotion, you're going to get another $1,000. So there's $3,000 on the table in your first 6 months that is out there for you guys. And I would love for all of you guys, to do that. And I can talk more about that. Just send me a separate message with your interest. Some of you already have sent me messages with your interest on that. So this goes over the fast track cash bonus again. So I know some of you have already done this, but if you have not, you want to announce your business on your personal page, on your business page, any social media you have, Instagram, things like that. So you're going to choose one of these ideas to post, which basically you can just do this. If you love Pampered Chef, comment below with a number between 1 to 50, and you might win something. So you're going to have people just commenting, just different numbers. And then what you're going to do is you're going to have these responses you can use. Your sample response is generic, one for the specific month. I've also seen some of you do this. Post a picture of you and your kit to build excitement. So when other people can see that you just joined a business and look at everything you got for X amount of dollars, then they may be as excited to join your team as well. And if you're brand new, like I said, and you just bring somebody on, I can train both of you together at the same time. Not a big deal. So then this goes over the 3 steps to success, which you want to definitely get your calendar ready. You want to highlight your 30 and 90-day reward dates. And I will tell you guys, if you go to, when you are in Consultant's Corner, get familiar with this, and Dash will help you maneuver through Consultant's Corner as well. None of us had Dash, so this is fantastic for you guys. But if you go up here to where it says your name, if you click the down arrow, you can go to your account. First of all, I want to show you, this is where you can view your personal website and manage it and all of that. When you are in Consultant's Corner, this is the screen. You're going to see it first. You're going to see your current sales. You're going to see your current parties and their sales. Where was I going? What's the next step? Oh, 30, 90 day. So when you guys go to reports and tracking, and you click on Consultant Connection Summary, this is a screen that's going to show you what your current sales are for now, your personal monthly sales, what your estimated commission is, if you build a team, what their sales are. And then if you go to performance details, then right here, now it doesn't tell me because I started before this date, but right here in this spot is where it's going to tell you what your dates are. So make sure you write those down. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe up here as well, there should be something that says new consultant rewards up here, but this is where you can look for your trip points. We have incentive trips. Right now we have Magic in the Making, which is Disney. It tells you if you are a consultant, senior consultant, team leader, etc., what the earning requirements are, okay? What points you have to be for the different levels. And then if you're an executive director and above, what points you have to have for those levels. Then it'll tell you what your current points are and what those points have derived from. So there's still time for you guys to do that because you get extra points whenever you you recruit and you have a qualifying recruit. But as you can see, I was supposed to get, for elite, I was supposed to get 150,000 points, and I have done that. So, and the year's not even up. I mean, we have until December 31st of this year to do that, and I earned elite a couple months ago. So it was very doable, you guys. Okay, so there's that part. So you want to set up at least 4 virtual parties per week or 2 cooking parties per week in your first 30 days. Now, I don't personally do cooking parties, and it's basically for 2 reasons. The first reason was, and I'm kind of over that reason, but the first reason was because I was scared to death of getting up in front of people. I'm kind of starting to feel a little bit more comfortable with that now, or at least comfortable with the idea of trying it out. But all of my family's in Missouri. I live in Arkansas. The neighborhood we currently live in has our neighbors. They just don't really they don't really chat with us or anything like that. And we are moving, so maybe that will change. I don't know. But I personally do 12 to 16 virtual parties a week. And the reason for that is because I almost always have 2 or 3 that cancel, or a few of them that just ghost me, or they just don't follow the tips and invite their friends. So the parties don't do very well. For you, I would, at the very, very least, 4 virtual parties a week, but maybe one of those weeks out of the month, try for 6, because you'll find, I found out that whenever I did 8, that's when I noticed a big difference. So that's what I would suggest. You want to get a notebook, or use electronic that's just for notes. And you want to be ready for objections, which we have objections. Objection words. We have booking messages you can use for virtual, for cooking. You have follow-ups if they don't respond when they say yes. If they object because they don't have time, or they're not interested, or if they've tried before and it never worked out. These are all words for you guys to just literally copy and paste. So you don't really have to think about it. You just copy and paste. They're here because they work. So if it sounds weird to you to copy and paste it and send it, just do it anyways, because it works, okay? You want to try to set up weekly calls with me, with your director, or at least monthly calls. I have in our personal team page, I have a Calendly link where you guys can click on that and select a day and time that you want to chat with me one-on-one, have your notes ready with your questions and things like that. There's a 48-hour challenge. You want to make sure you set up your direct deposit and order payment account. So direct deposit isn't mandatory, but if you don't set up direct deposit, you're going to get paid just once a month on the 21st instead of twice a month on the 7th and the 21st. So the way the paychecks work for when you get paid twice a month is anything you submit from the 1st to the 15th of the month, you're going to get paid on the 21st of that month. Anything from the 16th to the end of that month, you're going to get the following month on the 7th, unless the 7th falls on a weekend or a holiday, then it's the next business day. For my bank, it's the next business day. Some people get them on the Saturday. It just depends on how your bank processes ACH transactions. The order payment account, however, is the account that gets used for all of your consultant gifts. That is normally, for me, it's the same account number I use for my direct deposit. You can use whatever one you want. It doesn't matter. But that has to be set up. Otherwise, it will delay you getting your parties closed, basically, because it'll stop you. I want to say 90 days is the cutoff time for that, but there is a link here for you guys to do that. Then it talks about some of the new fast track directors. This is my daughter, Christy Moore. All kinds of great testimonies, you guys, here. So go through and look at all of those, and then just make sure you look through all of this and do all of those steps, because it's going to make a big difference. And then keep notes, keep track of everybody you talk to, everybody that says yes, maybe, follow-ups, no's, leave me alone, never talk to me again. 9 times out of 10, a no is just a not right now. It's never, I have found that I would say 90% of the people that have said no to me are just because they can't right now. But all you have to do is ask, is that a no ever, or just a no not now? Because I'd love to get you on my calendar for, maybe a party for the holidays, or maybe a party when the new products come out, type deal. There's always a way to kind of word those. So Bookings is what you guys need to keep your business going. Without bookings, you have no business. So it's very, very important to focus on that and get that going. And if you feel more comfortable to front load your months, for instance, maybe for starting November, I mean, definitely for the rest of this month, but maybe starting in November, you'll want to maybe do 6 parties the first week, and then maybe 5 parties the second week, 4 parties the third week, 4 parties the fourth week, so you kind of front load it a little bit. And then you can get a feel for how easy it really is, because we use the posting service, Post My Party. So anyhow, I hope that helped you guys. Make sure you take a look at that, go through Dash and do all of that training there. And I hope you all have a good day. All right, bye.